New update is finally here and it is packed with a lot of changes. Couple of them are still visible and some of them they weren't mentioned in the patch notes. So let's go ahead and let's see what we can find regarding this new update. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdom video. I'm Legend Ronnie and today we have the new patch notes update and it is packed with a lot of things and a lot of changes. So I'm definitely going to go through and try to show you as many things as you have probably missed in the patch notes or the things that I have noticed and some of the things that we can show you as of right now. So we had the coalition marker, which to be honest, it is one of the new features regarding this update. On this account, I'm still in KVK, so I asked to be R4 for this video in order to show you. And now, when you try to place markers, if you are in the alliance who is leading the coalition, if you are an R4 in that alliance, or an R5 for that matter, you have another option for the coalition marker. It is your regular menu for the markers and then you have the coalition markers, and as you notice some of them are already being used, and then you have your regular star marker or when you just want to stock up some markers or places. The really cool thing about the coalition markers is that they put them on numbers. To be very honest, I never understood why they did the markers like this, with the pawn, with the swords, with the defense. Some of these markers are easy to pronounce, but for example you get to this marker and I can 100% tell you that in different languages this is very hard to pronounce. So now that the coalition markers are all with numbers, it's going to be very easy to coordinate in KVK, in the Season of Conquest in particular. So let me go ahead and let me put a marker over here for the entire coalition. So for example, I kind of like that orange, and let me just put training rune 15%, and now everybody will see that there is a training rune over there with 15%. You get the email and that is a coalition marker. When you go to your markers on the top, it shows you with the numbers, so there is quite a big distinguish between the coalition markers and the alliance markers. We also have the ruin of 1450, so thank God I checked. I put the marker there, but to be honest I forgot. So the one troop flag, because as long as you're in the coalition you can share that flag, so anybody who is sending one troop can build that flag. So really life quality changes with these coalition markers. I really like that. And on top of that you have the option, if you see on the top, so you can only see your coalition or you can only see your alliance, well, enemy, friends and specials. Those are your own markers, or you can see all of them. The next thing that we have is going to be the lost bundles, which I believe that everybody has them. If I'm correct, this might just pop when you are getting a special talent. Either you're getting a special talent on an epic item or you're getting a special talent on a legendary item. I'll presume that this is the way that the bundles will pop. If we go on the information button, some new bundles will come online after this update, which according to our data you would have already been qualified to purchase earlier. As a result, you can go to lost bundles to purchase them. Please note, at the end of the event, lost bundles will no longer be available for purchase. My recommendation is that the 10 one is worth it a little bit, because to be honest it's still a great value to get 4 legendary materials for $10, and this one only if you still need accessories. So a lot of older players, they probably don't need any more of those silent trials, the lane amulet or Peter Sickle, so you could eventually skip this one. I don't think I'm gonna get it either, to get 3 blue materials and 3 green materials, and this one just traded for credits. I don't know what else I would do with that one. But for some people who are still in need of accessories, this is a great bundle for you, because you just get a full blueprint, which takes you quite a while to put all together. And this one is obviously, like I said earlier, the legendary material. But the cherry on top it is the daily special offer, which probably everybody wants to hear more about it. When you go switch, now you have commanders there that you were probably never expecting to see, and that is Attila and Takeda. And they've also done another update, which I'm gonna go ahead and read it real quick. If you haven't noticed it, it says on the daily special offer, since the daily special offer came online, yada yada, your kingdom is currently in season of conquest. Once the changes come online, the commanders available in daily special offer will be the same as other kingdoms currently in season of conquest. Because now when some kingdoms were reaching season of conquest, they were not having all the commanders in the daily special offer, and some older kingdoms that are in season of conquest for a very long time, they have a lot more available. And since this problem has been fixed, now you can work on some of these very newish commanders, such as Attila and Takeda. My recommendation is that Attila is still worth it, because Attila and Nevsky, it is a very fine combination and works really good. If you're not happy or you don't have XY, then Attila and Nevsky, it is a nice way to go. Unfortunately, regarding Attila, I do have to mention that he kind of needs to be expertise. You could start using him as a small investment, but his expertise is pretty good. Troops led by Attila are immune to silence effect, which is pretty much Guan Yu, 3 seconds silence and AoE as well. When the enemy have less than 50% of units remaining, normal attacks against it deal 20% increased damage. After leaving battle, march speed is increased by 50% for 3 seconds. So you have a getaway car, you have more damage on targets that have less troops, and you are immune to silence. So this is a pretty big and good expertise that Attila has. If you don't want to expertise him or until you expertise him, 5-1, 5-5, it was kind of the way to go with Attila. Although, like I said, expertise is the best way. Now that you see Attila and Takeda in here, I can also give you more information regarding more commanders that will be introduced in here. It will just take time, because commanders were introduced in the game over time. They were not all introduced in the same time. So Attila and Takeda is a generation 3 type of commanders. You have the generation 1, the KVK 1 commanders, and then you have the generation 2, KVK 2 and 3 commanders, and then this is the 3rd generation that we're having over here. So the next one after Attila and Takeda, and this might surprise you, is gonna be Guan Yu and Leonidas. Now, I'm not sure how soon Guan and Leo will be introduced. There were always around 2 months difference between commanders. So I'm not sure they want to put 2 months in the daily special offer between commanders. But 100% more commanders will come in the daily special offer now that they started with Attila. So Guan and Leo should be the next one. After Guan and Leo, we should get Artemisia and Ramses. And after Artemisia and Ramses, we should get YSS and Theo. So I hope that these are really good news for some people, especially people that are buying the daily special offer. I am working on Richard now. My Attila and Takeda are expertise, so there isn't much I can do. It's only Richard and Ragnar for me. So I'm working on Richard and after that on Ragnar. If you didn't know, the daily special offer, if you're spending in the game, it is the cheapest way to max legendaries. Now I know a lot of people are getting very few sculptures, but still, it is one of the cheapest ways to get legendary in the game. The cheapest way, it is the VIP. You get Minamoto, Max Skill or Barca. I mean, Barca, everybody knows, is not really that great. Minamoto with the museum is still great. But this bundle, on top of the speed ups that you get, which I'll say that they are more than average compared to many of the bundles that we have in the game, you get action points, you get gold keys, you get very good VIP, you get gems, right? This is 1,200 gems, and you have to pay 1,050 for a $5 pack from the super value bundles. And the VIP, it is much higher as well. It is 150 pieces of 5 minutes, which is 750. And let's go to a super value bundle, a $5 pack, as I already told you, 1,050 gems and only 525 VIP. So the daily special offer, buying all 3 of them, it is a very great purchase. And on top of all these things that you get, if you open all 3 chests at once, you get guarantee a sculpture. Now, of course, people would expect to get a lot more, and randomly you do. You sometimes can get 14, you sometimes can get 3, you sometimes can get 2, 5, 7. I think I got 18 the most. I heard people taking 21 from all 3 chests, but don't buy this hoping that you'll get 20 sculptures or stuff like that. You should always expect between 1 to 5. That should be your range of expectations. Still, overall, the daily special offer, it is the cheapest way, or one of the cheapest way, if you're spending to max legendaries. So I'm pretty sure that once Ada Guan and Leo will come into this, now probably with Attila, people will get hyped and go back on the daily special offer. But once Guan Leo will be introducing here Artemisia, very possible. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will want to max Artemisia because of a monitor. So yeah, a lot of reasons to go for the daily special offer. There is nothing else I could have found on this new update regarding new skins. I haven't found any new skins. I have searched for almost everything that it was coming into my mind. The blacksmith, I checked the museum. There is nothing yet in the museum. There's nothing about the new event. So this is all I could have found so far. If people found something else, please write it down in the comment section below and I'll definitely have a look at it. I'll probably post it in the new video if it's something major or something important. So I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the daily special offer? What do you think so far about the coalition markers? And until next time, this is your boy Legend Ronnie signing off. Peace out, yo, and take care. See you on the next one, and stay safe out there, my friends. Oh, look at that guy. Is that guy new? Is that scholar used to walk around? It is the first time I see him walk around. Anyways, adios.